Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Crazy Questers Hoard 2 Electric Boogaloo. I don't know if it worked a second ago where you may have saw my face just frozen in anger, but we're on now. So that's all that matters. All right, guys. Seeing as we're starting a little late, we're going to hop right in as usual.
Only a little late?
Only a little late.
I think this is about normal late.
Yeah. Seems about right. This week, a new dimension jumper, Aramil, joins the... No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. So
He must not die.
So, with that in mind, yeah, let's just hop right into some campaign.
Derek,
Yes.
I just wanted to let you know
Yes.
that I pulled up the stream and like everything is like stupid quiet.
Huh. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, say words now.
Words now.
Words now.
Words now.
So, the thing is picking it up, but... All right. How about now?
Words now.
No, I mean like Kyle. What can you hear now?
It still sounds very, very quiet. And also, apparently, Justin's camera is on Chris's name as well.
What? Oh my God.
Did you wish that evil on me, Ricky
I've
Bobby?
got I got two cameras.
All right, we're gonna put that at a 30-second delay so no one notices. That way they don't move at the exact same time. No.
Yeah, it's kind of weird watching double.
Yeah, wait till you see what I do next. Just put 6 of you. You're
That's what I was
everyone.
expecting. Is it then just be all my camera?
Why is Justin having a seizure? Well, he moved once and set off like a chain reaction. All right.
I love how it's still the twins and not Roscoe.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me fix that.
Oh, I don't even care. I think it's funny.
A twin.
A twin. There we go.
Singular. The pretty lady's gone.
There we go.
Or
Twin. Hey, twin.
A twin. All right. Let me see here. I'm just gonna turn you guys all up and see what happens.
You sure you don't want to make her B twin?
B twin.
Thing 1, thing 2, electric boogaloo.
I should have thought of that sooner. All right. So, continuing, without getting distracted, I'm sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, right.
That's impossible.
All right. Can you hear yourselves now?
I can always
Can
hear
you hear
myself.
me? Oh. Kyle's your volume just low?
I'm
No,
like,
I don't.
everyone's volume in my ear has gotten louder.
Yeah, I turned everybody up to 200%.
can you hear me now?
Do you really think Ben needs 200% volume?
It doesn't help that every time he laughs, I can't hear anybody else.
Just gotta like turn Ben down so that way he's a little bit quieter, but everybody else up.
I generally do.
Hey, you think I'm joking, but let's take a look here.
I mean, I hear an echo from him because I hear him through the headphones and through the floor.
The floor.
Did you guys see what I did? I turned Ben to 0 on screen.
I could still hear him.
Ben's
I know. I heard Ben's laugh through the floor.
That's why Ben doesn't need 200%.
Exactly. Jesus
I
Christ.
can yell louder.
All right, we're gonna go back down.
You heard him through my mic.
I did. We all did. Oh man,
Jesus, Justin's gonna piss himself.
dude, this is a really great session, and we haven't even started playing. All right.
Yeah, I think it might have been just me because I realized that I had my like computer speakers because it's going through my headset. I had that turned down
Oh.
to like 30,
Oh, yeah, that might do it.
so that might have actually just been me.
That's really funny,
Wow, thank you for that lovely sidebar, Kyle.
actually. No, I just love that I just had to do a bunch of troubleshooting just because
Just because
your speakers were
Well, I
low.
looked down at my speaker thing and I'm like, why is there only one bar on? I thought I had this turned up all the way.
Oh my god.
I can barely hear anything.
Yeah.
But he
that
can
was-
hear Ben.
But you can hear
Yeah.
Ben.
Yeah,
Everyone
no
can hear
problems
Ben.
there.
You can't mute Ben. His voice will find a way.
They'll tell us to follow the sound of his voice.
All right, here we go.
Please return to D&D.
So,
And now for the murder hobos.
no, not quite, but all right. Somebody roll a d12.
Jeez.
Wow.
I don't even compete.
We both rolled 4.
Yeah, I know.
I rolled 9.
Okay.
Yeah, but the force came in first.
The force came in first.
Uh-huh.
So, with all right, that's perfect. You guys are
For who?
trudging along. The whole caravan is moving very, cautiously after the horrors of the previous night
The
and day.
shrooms.
Rooms.
The shrooms that set off a mental breakdown for everyone involved.
Yeah, they were not good shrooms.
No.
I was fine. My
It was
my
a bad
magic
batch.
drawers were kind of a little freaking out, but you know.
Don't
It was a very bad batch.
don't take the brown acid.
That's why you need to have
Brew
a
acid,
druid.
though.
I thought Ben was supposed to be a druid.
Yeah, see, he knew not to touch them. He knew they were a bad batch, but he didn't really relay that information.
That's true.
I did, didn't I?
He said they were deadly.
I know I said something. I don't remember what at this point. But
Anyway,
I don't think I knew they would do what they did. I think that's what I knew. I knew they were bad. That's about it.
Yeah. Next time for an encounter like that, I might put all of you on whisper rolls. That way you can't see each other's rolls. And that way I can tell you all different answers, and one of you knows you're correct. One of you thinks you're correct. Let's put it that way. Next time.
Now he's thinking.
I've learned from my previous mistakes. Okay. So
where's the fun in that?
that's a good point. Do that.
I see a dragon. Nah, it's just a mouse.
All right. So, as you're all turning a corner, each wagon, tends to slow down and be very careful. One of the black covered wagons that's in the caravan is rolling down this little turn and loses their spot. And let's just move this into place so you guys can kind of see it. Perfect. I know all I did was move a wagon that was already on screen. So, as you guys are looking at this, you start to notice a couple things. First of all, there's a lot of gold and other stuff in that now overturned wagon.
Money?
Lots of money.
Money?
Money.
He's like, more money. Yes,
Mine?
yes, please. Mine?
Mine?
Now, one of these crates is completely smashed open, and inside you see jewelry weirdly wrapped in a lot of wool. Like a lot of wool. Everyone that was at greenest, roll for perception.
Oh, so Justin and I.
Yes.
Because we haven't been back, right? No. show.
Hey, you both did pretty good.
All right, so let's take a peek. See here. Oh yeah, okay, you're both good. You guys recognize, a lot of normal jewelry and stuff like that, just so everyone else does. But some of it, particularly Justin, you notice a very particular piece of jewelry. Looks a lot like something that someone that you met in Greenus was wearing at one point. A very common sort of looking necklace with a red stone on it. But you saw a couple different people in Greenus wearing that same kind of necklace.
Are you
And-
sure you're saying I noticed that, not Luzeros?
No, I'll get to
He
that.
rolled high. Okay, just making sure.
Luzeros,
He had rolled higher.
you're looking at a lot of this, a lot of the treasure that just rolled out too, and you're noticing kind of similar things as well. You specifically notice an actual emblem from the church that you guys saved those people from. All in like surrounded in gold.
Hey, Luzeros, do you see anything in that wagon that looks familiar?
Yes, I do. I do very much.
Okay, so it's not just me.
No. Pretty sure that. Oh God, cat! Oh.
So
I'm sorry. That cat decided to jump up in a very sensitive area there.
And that is when Luzeros was assassinated by a cult.
It looks
Gunshot.
like that wagon belongs to the cult. That's what I was about to say. That's when you decided to do something, huh?
So, as you guys notice this, what do you do with this information? Are you going to try to address it, or are you going to try to, remain inconspicuous?
what you guys see?
We're seeing stuff that we recognize from Greenest. Jewels and emblems and everything.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
No, that definitely came from Greenest, so that's definitely got to be one of the cult wagons.
Uh-huh.
Can I like? Are there people like actively like trying to like pick all this stuff up and everything? Like,
There's the owners of the wagons, and they seem very like stressed out, but that's about it.
Well, you would too if your wagon just tipped over.
Fair, totally fair.
okay, can I walk over and ask if they need help?
Yeah, you can. What? So there's three members. They look kind of like not like a family. They are more like a group of merchants. One of them is dressed in much finer things than the rest of them. Probably the owner of the wagon. In this context, and what do you want to say to him, or what do you want to ask him about?
Do you guys need some help? Well, looks like you guys could use some help.
We have this covered. It's just an unfortunate circumstance was trying to transport some valuables, and that damn turn, right?
I mean, everybody else did okay with the turn, but okay.
Yeah. Yes.
And what's the deal with airline food?
I swear this chicken is not chicken.
Since I walk over closer, can I see like anything else that I might recognize?
So it's just more of the same. Like you see a lot of religious symbols that definitely come from that goddess that was the goddess of that temple, Chanti. And then you just see a lot of gold, like a lot of gold coins, silver coins, and random jewelry in the box.
Okay. Well, then I'll go ahead and just like walk off and be like, "Oh, if you guys change your mind, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to help."
Oh, we'll do. That's we should have it covered though. Thank you. Roll for perception, just you.
Oh, just me. Okie
Yes.
dokie. That's a nat 20.
Woohoo!
The moment you start to walk away, you notice two other groups of what look like merchants walk up. And he immediately is like ushering them in to help him very quickly. Like, come on, let's go. Like, you hear hushed whispering. It sounds very aggressive. Like, it's all very, like, close-knit. Let's put it that way. They're not trying to be heard, but they are also in a hurry.
Hey, loser, what you thinking?
Do any of them look familiar from our time in Greenest / when we went to the camp?
Let me think here. No, none of them look exactly familiar. Just, you just find it. The best I can give you is, because you're critical role, you definitely find it odd that he rejected your help and immediately ushered in other people to help him.
Suspicious.
Makes you wonder if like they know each other, or maybe it's just they just didn't like the look of you.
Damn elves.
Yeah. Could have been racism.
Okay.
Who knows?
Is the whole caravan like stopped though? Like we've all stopped so that way they can, fix themselves and whatnot and then get them back on or what?
The whole caravan? No, most of them are just passing by. It's just the occasional group seems to break off and try to help.
Okay. Well, because obviously I'm not in control of it. If we're going to continue, so be it. But if we're going to stop, I want to not make it obvious, but I want to keep an eye on them.
I gotcha. No,
Do these
that's fair.
groups
So
have carts with it?
So you guys are not stopping yet. The turn of the road was not like immediately preceding a campsite of any kind, so you guys do just kind of keep going. But if you choose to stop yourself and just like try to catch up with your own caravan later, you can do that.
Nah, stick with the caravan. I'm being employed by that shadow broker, dude.
Doesn't sound like somebody you want to
Piss off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which one of you is 15 Eagle again?
Me.
That's bad.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was reading the letters from your guy because I'm trying to remember like which ones you know and don't know.
Right. What day is it, by the way?
So this is day. Let's see. You guys did
Saturday, January 23rd, 2023.
What is 23?
No way.
It is day 4.
Okay.
Of the trip, I believe, because it rained for a whole day, and then you guys woke up to mushrooms being everywhere, and you also had your first day encounter. It's day 3. It's day 3.
I thought the mushrooms were 2 days. Because we started seeing them on the second day, and then we rested for the night because somebody made the comment about it was holding something else at bay. And then the next day we got up, and that's when we were completely surrounded, and we had to try and cut our way through, and that's when most of us had our nightmares.
So it's day 4.
Thank you for the reminder. Yep, you are correct. Okay, that is day 4. Yes. So.
I can send you what I got. If that helps you.
No, I'm looking at the chat now, so I now know what it is. Okay, so. One sec. Alright, I need to keep... Alright, so I now know what I'm up against. Alright, cool. So this is day 4, then.
Question real quick.
Yes.
If we're on day 4, because I at least noticed I have a few spells marked as being used.
Yeah, you can undo those.
Right. Just wanted to make sure before I did.
I got you. All right. So. What was I gonna say? Shit.
Day 4.
Day 4. Yeah, so you guys see this, overturned wagon, you're dealing with all that. You keep moving. One sec.
1 sec while I get the encounter ready.
No, I've got the encounter ready. I'm just gonna make you guys roll a d20 to decide who's gonna annoy you at the campsite first.
The dragon.
Are we all rolling a d20?
One sec.
I think it's only one of us.
Yay.
Hey, you owe a shot out of that shot glass.
I'll put it on my tab.
Kyle, make sure she keeps that tab and follows through.
That's right.
That was my first roll of the night.
Mhm.
It's terrible.
Mhm.
It was a bad night.
Might want to change those dice out.
Okay. So, you all arrive at the campsite. It's been a little bit. You do see the people that you recognize, from that wagon do pull back into camp at a little bit after everybody else, as well as a couple other wagons follow them. And at first, they all stop to talk for a little bit, and then they all separate.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Hey, Kyle, remember, we're not trying to get cease and desist letters.
Perchance do I see the direction that the owner of that wagon went?
Roll for investigation.
Investigation. Yeah.
Hey, Kyle, that's just barely over my passive investigation.
Dear Lord.
Okay, so, yeah, you definitely saw the guy, he pulls up, he goes a little bit past a couple merchants who are, either one, setting up a little shop, or they're just, getting into place to set up camp.
Really? So I saw where he went or whatever.
Yes.
To walk off to. Okay. Kind of decide what I want to do. Do I want to try stealth after him, or do I want to? Yeah, what? Can I kind of try and stick to the shadows and darkness and everything, and try and follow him and see where he goes?
Yes, you can. Roll for stealth.
Fuck, good thing I got a plus 11.
Jesus. All right, so you stumble into some bushes at one point, and he definitely looks behind him. You can't tell if he knows you're there, but he definitely you definitely feel like you might have been caught. You're unsure if you're actually being stealthy or if your head is just poking over the edge of those bushes. Like a cartoon character thinking they're sneaking up behind a tree.
I guess what I would do in that moment is I would wait and see what he does.
Okay. He starts to move forward and then takes a quick right turn. I'm going to need you to roll a d20. Okay. You... One sec. There we go. You crash into a guy who is carrying a humongous porcelain jar.
Oh no.
The jar breaks, and this bluish powder just goes everywhere.
I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da.
As the bluish powder kind of goes everywhere, as it dissipates, you just see this scowling face of this human-looking human man just staring at you like, can't you
What
watch where you're going? It's hard enough transporting all this porcelain on a bumpy road, and you just walk into me. Great.
What a bitch.
I am extremely sorry about that.
Well, it's certainly nice to be sorry after you've broken my things. You know
Derek.
what? Forget it. I'll see you around, young man. And he
Would I
just
have
stomps away.
Would I have noticed any of this?
No, he is far enough from camp that you have not noticed anything.
We
Okay.
don't see some random giant blue plume.
You might have seen like the edges of this giant blue plume, but that's about it. You know what? Roll investigation. Let's see what happens.
That doesn't look natural to me.
Ah, yes, the blue pufferfish of land. That's the one. Well,
Yeah, I'm very
never
curious
mind.
about this blue plume. This
So
does not seem
investigation,
natural.
yeah, 20, fucking dirty 20. Yeah. So actually you do see this poof of blue smoke, and Acorn sees like a little bit of it from behind where he's sitting, and he's like, what? But you get a full like face of it. You're just like, oh, well, that's weird. What do you do?
Can I head over that direction to see what the blue plume is?
Yes. I love this. I love it's going to turn into each one of you having to explain to each other one at a time what happened.
Where are you going, here?
I saw this blue plume that just randomly popped up over there. I'm gonna go see what's going on.
You walk up to Luzero's covered in blue dust.
I want to tag along.
And he's kind of like coughing every once in a while, but mostly he seems fine.
Hey, Blue Dragonborn. Are you trying to be a blue face?
That's
He's
racist.
electric.
Why are you feeling blue?
We're not going to talk about this.
Oh, come on, man. There's no reason to be all blue.
Alright.
And then I cast Prestidigitation on him to clean him off. Yeah.
No, my favorite thing is that no one pronounces it right, including myself. So I intentionally go vaguer and vaguer every time. I want to press prestidigitation.
It's like Bernard Cumbersnatch.
But
What?
when I say there's no reason to be blue, I cast it on him to clean him off.
Fair enough. As you do that, the blue sort of poofs away, and I need you to roll a perception first.
So
Okay.
close.
Nope.
So you definitely notice it. So as you are casting precipitation, and the blue poofs off of him to dissipate into the wind, you hit the guy full in the face, carrying a stack of pot lids, of porcelain pot lids.
This is turning into the cabbage guy from Avatar.
His name.
My cabbages!
So here, hang on. I need you to roll. I need you both, or all three of you, to roll a dex save.
Okay.
Oh, to see if they're gonna catch the lids.
Yep.
It's gonna be a no.
Who's gonna fuck it up?
Nope.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Not me.
Zeros, you catch a few and are able to save them. Gurik here, as you are coming up, you catch like two of them, and then Acorn tries to catch one and crashes into you. And the last three just bonk onto your head. Take three blunt damage, or bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, which one?
Actually, you fell on top of him. So yeah, Acorn, you take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so I don't.
Yeah, you don't. I should have thought about that. Yeah, you don't.
Okay.
And then
Doing that, can I hear the loud crashing, breaking pots?
roll perception. Just gonna add more people to this clusterfuck. Should I call Istrick?
Cabbages. Yeah.
Okay, So, Mira, you do hear a single crash. Like, right at the end there, you just see, like, a clink.
The hell was that?
And,
So I'm gonna walk toward the crash.
Welcome to tonight's D&D session where we're just gonna break a bunch of shit.
all right, so... okay.
The encounter changed because we decided to make it more interesting.
Just go break pots.
This isn't going according to plan. They weren't supposed to do all this shit. I gotta have to make stuff on the fly.
So,
I hate
actually,
these guys.
I had...
Why are they so stupid?
There's a version of this merchant where I just had him sell shit, and this is way funnier. Like, this is way funnier than what I had planned for this guy. He was gonna sell a super cool couple of items that were gonna be like just really interesting, but one-use
And
items.
we broke them.
And instead, we're just gonna break a bunch of shit.
All right.
So at the end of all of this, you just look up, and Luzeros, you hand the man his only 5 surviving lids. It's like, here you go.
I caught what I could.
And he is just like, I don't know what to do. Who are you people?
Can I cast mending on any of this broken stuff to try to fix it?
You can.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, he knows. He knows. Hold up. Where is it? Fuck.
You have a wand of mending. That is correct.
I do.
It's
We've never used it.
I know.
I've got the cantrip also.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Okay, so
Actually, look it. No.
you guys are gonna mend the lids then?
Lids, and if I see the broken porcelain pots or whatever there, mend those also.
Okay.
I'm going to cast mending on everything that I can.
Okay, so
I
after
don't know how to use my wand. How do I use it?
we might have to add it to your inventory.
Right,
You
like,
might need to
it's just
go
a custom
back to
thing.
health class.
Or we might just have to add it to your spells. I'll figure out how to do that in a minute. So basically,
Alright.
after you both cast mending on everything you possibly can, 2 of the lids are fixed by Acorn, and the rest of them are fixed by Gurukir. And then also, you fix by touching a random shard and hitting and doing mend. You actually end up fixing the giant pot that was broken earlier, and you also rebuilt a boulder that was on the ground. You found a smooth-looking rock. You were pretty sure it was a part of a pot. You hit go, and then suddenly there was a boulder. So now there's just a boulder in the middle of the road.
It's not a boulder. It's a rock.
Guys, copyright.
Oh God, we're so terrible tonight.
So as
I guess
this
this
is all
stream's
happening,
not making it to YouTube.
we'll see. We'll see. Oh, okay. So this is perfect. So Knack, did you try to find out
Nope,
what was happening?
No, I stayed where I'm being paid to stay.
That's fair. That is very fair. All right. So, Mira, as you walk up, I need you to do a dex save as well.
Oh God.
She gonna step on some freaking pots that were just fixed.
Oh, I have a really funny idea. Okay. No,
You get.
you did really well. So if you did badly, I was gonna have you like tumble over some of the stuff on the ground, and then have the pot mend around you.
Well, it's a good thing I saved myself.
So you,
I'll go to AC for 1 hit.
although there's a bunch of slippery dust and shards and everything else, you walk through as if it's like a flat tile surface, untouched, perfect, with grace and all. And this guy is just like happy. He's like, "You rebuilt my things. Thank you so much.
Minus the blue stuff.
You're welcome.
How can I ever repay you?"
Don't worry about it. We broke it in the first place. Don't worry about it.
Well, okay.
It was my pleasure helping you fix your stuff.
We brought enough attention to ourselves today.
And speaking of that, Lazaros, you definitely lost the guy you were trying to tail.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
He was missing the moment the blue dust parted, and then everything else happened. So he is long gone. So, with that in mind, you guys get ready to walk away, and he just stops to shake all your hands. Just like, my name is Samardag the Samardag, but a lot of people call me Samardag the Hoper. It takes a lot of hope to travel this bumpy road delivering glass and pottery. And he just looks senile as he thinks about it. Just, yes. Anyway. So I'm going to go back to my things and, well, thank you for fixing some of my stuff.
We'll
You're
get out
welcome.
of your way. So we don't break any more of your things.
Oh, thank
Vera
you.
looks around. She's like, "What are you idiots doing?"
Don't worry about it. Let's just get back to camp.
So, all right. So Guruk here, since you mended the most stuff, he hands you a hat. And he's like, "This is a small token. Thank you so much for fixing your friend's blunder. I know it was his own fault, but still. Here." And he gives you a hat. And I'm going to have to create this hat later, because again, like I said, I had to make up something much more fun for this guy. It's a hat.
I'll-
I'm going to call it a hat of pot summoning. And like straight out of the
Other
very
kind of
popular
pot.
video game series, once per day, you can summon a pot over your head
And break it.
and smash it onto an enemy
That works.
as like a physical attack.
This is
You
hilarious.
could also do this from the sky.
See, I think it would have been better if it was a hat that summoned Snoop Dogg.
That's a different hat of pot summoning.
Can I have Willie Nelson instead?
That is the beanie of blunts, and that's a different thing.
And how does one acquire? How does one acquire the beanie of blunts?
They
I don't know, I
convinced
want
Snoop
the
Dogg to come on
bandana
my
that
pod
calls Willie
or come on
Nelson.
my stream. So if you're watching Snoop Dogg, I know you're not. We don't have that many viewers. Come on the stream, and I will gift the beanie of blunts to one of these guys.
Oh man.
I did create an item in there just so it's there to.
That
that.
beanie of
I will
blunts.
hang on one sec. I'm gonna write this down and make a note of it later to update hat of pot summoning.
Looks like the hat of someone whose rhymes with blink.
Also,
But see, it can't be like a standard hat though. It needs to be like a pot.
also
That would be
casually
funnier.
invite Snoop Dogg to stream.
Also, send email to Snoop Dogg and stop saying Snoop Dogg on copyrighted stream. Eventually, we will have to all have pre-written phrases. They're just like, I do not own this content. I do not approve of this content not being owned by me, and therefore I can say it. Here is my legal disclaimer again and again and again.
Anyone mentioned in here that this resembles actual people, places, or others is
It's purely
by
coincidental.
coincidence.
It's perfect.
Wait, what's the one that's
Intentional.
at the beginning of South Park? Of every episode of South Park?
Oh, I don't even know.
Okay.
I get that a lot at the end of books.
Oh, okay, yeah, that worked. That too. All right, so, I gotta read something.
Is there anything happening at camp, or am I just chilling?
You're just chilling. Nothing's really happening there. Why don't we make something happen? Roll a d20.
Huh?
It's in
A
the
dragon shows up and attacks your camp.
Roll a d20.
Okay,
Thanks, Chris.
no problem.
Use this opportunity to go fix myself a drink.
It didn't go through.
God,
I rolled a 15.
okay,
In my official D&D mug.
nice.
Let me guess, Kraken.
How'd you know? We even have that. Jess claims we do, but I don't know if we do.
You know what? This is a perfect one. It's going to be. You're not going to have to talk to anybody this time, but this will open up a series of weird events involving another merchant. You see what looks like the form of a man, but you can't tell because there's just hundreds of birds around him, like really
Birdman?
colorful birds.
Birdman.
So as he walks by the fire, all you see is this flash of random colors, and you hear the flapping of wings as someone just walks by.
Are we all back at the campfire to see this?
No, it's
No,
just
it's
him.
just Matt.
Just Knack?
So
How
this is
does-
basically happening as we're dealing with that stuff.
As
with
you're
the-
all breaking shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
As you're all
Gotcha.
breaking shit, yeah, Nack's just like, God, where did those guys go? What the fuck is that?
Birdman.
Knack, how do
Okay.
you react to this random flock of birds and person,
Uh,
possible person?
with confusion.
Do you
What the
say
shit?
anything, or do you just let them walk by?
I feel like I would be stunned and not have words.
So in your stun, all you hear through the mist of this like of the birds, you just see like a sort of hand-shaped object go up, just like, hey. And then he just keeps going, and you're just
Excuse me,
Hi.
sir. Excuse me.
I have so many questions.
I mean, an adult.
I mean, an adultier adult.
So as you guys pull up, or as you say something, sir, excuse me, so you go, oh, hi. And as he does that, as he like looks towards you, you just see one at a time, and then in a couple at a time, the birds just start to land at different points around you guys' campfire. And now you are fully surrounded by colorful parrots and other birds. Some of which look very exotic and magical, and some of them are just birds. And then there's just a guy.
What's with all of the birds?
Oh, have you not heard of me? Ha
No,
ha!
no.
Hi. And as he pulls out like his cane that is a bird perch. And as what sits on it, a very large raven, the only not colorful bird in the whole pack. He's just like, I am Oin Evenmore, and I am this wagon train's exotic bird merchant.
Ah.
I say that as if all of them have one, but I am everyone's exotic bird merchant.
What'd you say his name was?
Oin Evermore. Or Evenmore.
He's
Even
Wow.
Oin?
Oin.
like
O-Y-O-Y-N.
O-Y-N.
Yes.
You know, we just add a K in there and oink.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask him what kind of birds he's selling.
Well, I sell all of the birds. Let me show you. And then he just gives like 3 different bird calls, and there's just birds on his shoulders now. This is a gray peak parrot. Hear me correctly, sir. I said gray peak, not beak. And as it sort of like flaps its wings, you just see what looks like almost like shiny stuff in the feathers.
Shiny?
Roll for perception real quick.
For perception?
Yeah. We'll see if we're gonna convince you to buy a bird today.
So, Farkles.
Is my shit not going through?
Not at all.
No.
No,
Okay.
you might have to refresh Roll20 or D&D Beyond, one of the two.
And make
Or
sure you
maybe
get-
your Beyond 20 has been turned off.
Okay.
Nope. D&D Beyond says you rolled a 4.
Yeah, D&D Beyond showing it. It's not going over to roll 20, so I want to say it's something with your Beyond 20.
Okay.
If you roll a 9,
So,
Okay. Well, I rolled a 9 the first time. That was my
Yeah.
total.
Yep, I saw that one.
Yep.
So are we going with that, or do you want me to try and roll it again?
No, we'll look at the 9. 9's good. So
Okay.
with the 9, what do you want me to take the 4 instead?
No, I'm good.
And that one.
You want to keep rolling so you get that 1? We'll do that, but
No, I rolled that like 2 minutes ago.
yeah.
that nat one is another one for this app.
So,
Anyway,
sorry, baby, you know.
Got you.
So with the 9, you think you see you think the guy attached jewels to the feathers,
Mhm.
and he's like, "Yes, it's a beautiful bird." You see, and I need you to roll wisdom. Because after seeing how shiny the feathers are you going to cut him off or hear his explanation?
well, I would like to hear his explanation,
Yes,
but
you
I'm
would.
But are you distracted by the shiny?
Oh yeah, sorry.
so a wisdom save.
Yes.
Ooh.
Good for you. Okay, so you control yourself from being like, "I'll buy it," to hear his explanation. He's like, "Yes, this bird is known around the Gray Peak Mountains for its beautiful feathers. They look almost like dazzling icicles, but in fact are just feathers. They have a translucent property to them."
Interesting. What else you got?
Yes. This is, and he pulls out the second one that landed on his arm earlier. And he's like, "This is just a parakeet."
That's fair.
Okay.
Would you like to buy a parakeet?
I would not like to buy a parakeet.
Well, you're lost, young man.
What's the other one?
And the third one he shows you is this bluish, like stork-looking thing, and it just looms over him, even though it's on his arm. It's just like so much taller since it's standing on his arm.
Uh-huh.
It's looking down on him like it's gonna peck him. I need you to roll a wisdom save again.
Oh God. Okay.
You scream and
Hopefully
run
it goes
together.
through this time.
We shall see.
No.
No.
So, seeing as
What the
he's
hell?
not
17.
worried, you got 17. Seeing as he's not worried, you do not warn him about the bird looking like it's going to peck him. And he's like, "Ah, yes, I can see that you're a little worried, but it's okay. You see, he is just trying to watch my mouth move. He is completely deaf.
Uh-huh.
So he has a curiosity. And that is why when I did my bird calls, I also stomped on the ground 3 times. You may not have noticed. That is what calls this bird."
Uh-huh.
And then he throws a bunch of food into the air, and you see all the birds just like flock and go crazy. And I need you to roll a investigation check. He's really gonna try to sell you some birds.
14.
So, with a 14, you don't see the incredible attack of the stork creature, but you do see the shine of that parakeet.
Of
Or not
course I
parakeet.
do.
Not the parakeet, the parrot. The Gray Peak parrot. So, after it's all over, he simply tells you, like, "Oh, so the prices are very simple. 1 platinum for my beautiful stork, or 10 gold for any of the lovely other birds I've shown you."
Hmm.
Wait a minute,
Aren't
what were
those the
prices
same
again?
price?
I was like, did you say
Someone
one
would be
platinum
so
and 10 gold?
interested.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
No.
I would
I-
bet
I-
that is not persuade that.
He's just looking at you, like, waiting to see what you'll say.
That's the same thing.
Like,
I know my money.
"What? My good sir, it may be technically the same price, but the difference between finding a platinum these day and age versus finding a gold is quite a different story."
Yep. I'm still gonna pass on the birds.
There you go. We've got a stubborn one, boys. And then you just hear like a chorus from like all the talking birds. Stubborn. just 30 or 40 birds. Stubborn.
Yep, exactly. Stubborn, not
Well.
buying a bird.
Well, I will see you around, my good man. Trust me, I'll find a bird for you. Everyone wants a bird.
Everyone needs a bird.
And then all the birds fly away, and he gets up really slowly and just sort of like barely, like he's using the cane very effectively to like limp away.
All right.
And that's it.
All right. That's it.
Could have let him walk by, but you decided to make me act.
I do this for you.
I do this all for you. I made you a hot Kool-Aid.
Ew.
No? Nobody knows? Okay.
Ew.
God, I'm old.
Hot Kool-Aid.
Julian Smith on YouTube? No? Nobody? Okay.
No.
God, I'm
I was just never really big on YouTube.
Okay, whatever you say. But if I said PewDiePie, you'd all know what I was talking about.
No.
Whoa.
I mean, I know
the name. I've never seen anything he's ever done.
Yeah.
And because of his name, I never would watch anything he ever does.
It doesn't sound. He doesn't. I'll give him like all the credit in the world for like the name makes me think it's like a little kid thing, like a really little kid thing. But in
But it's not.
reality, he's pretty fun to watch. Like he's funny. I'll just say it. He's not. I don't enjoy his Let's Play videos, but I do enjoy like his like skit sort of like videos and just him trying to be funny. I feel like I'd enjoy him as a stand-up comedian. I'll say that. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. I feel like I'd enjoy him as a stand-up comedian.
I do not know what else to do.
Say what now?
Are we going back to the camp?
You can. Do you want to?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
You head
And
back
I
to
said
the
I don't know what to do.
That's okay. Now that you're stunned by the curiosity of birds.
No, I mean for my roles. I don't know what else to
Oh.
do.
Have you
Okay.
tried the features and traits?
I'll keep the
Yeah.
I'll just keep this
Fine.
open for now and we'll figure it out over time.
Maybe even try re-updating your.
Are you on Chrome?
Yeah.
Well, it was
Okay,
working
Just
earlier.
making sure.
It was working earlier when we first got on.
He hadn't
And then
rolled anything since we started today.
Can you see this icon here?
What I
On
found.
sorry, you're not watching the stream. I'm an idiot. Okay.
Right.
So, if you were to watch the stream, I can show you the D&D or the Beyond 20 plugin. If you click this, it might be that it's just been shut off completely.
Let's see here.
It wouldn't be Crazy Questers without technical difficulties.
Right?
It's pretty bad that like 3 of you chorused that. All I hear is right and like an echo, and I'm like, Jesus. At least they're not mine this time. They're almost
Yeah.
always mine.
Well, It
Just
started
like that.
with yours.
That's true. It did. It did.
We're gonna start the stream in 3, 2. Boom.
It literally made the noise like the entire time it was shutting down. Was like a freaking theme song to my own anger. Just like I hate it here. God damn it. Okay, so
I think we just need to do a channel name change from Crazy Questers to Technical Difficulties.
welcome to
Name's probably
Technical
taken.
Difficulties. I'm your failing computer whiz. And Dungeon Master Derek. Oh man. Alright, so
Ha! It went through
Hey.
that time.
Hey!
nice.
Okay, anyway.
Alright, so as you guys head back to the camp, the night continues. The Shadow Broker sends, or one of his agents comes out and does sit at the fire with you guys. Doesn't say much, except, Knack, you get a tiny tap on your shoulder and a whisper, and you just hear, not to be nosy, but the shadow broker actually really likes birds. If you
Oh, yeah?
if you wanted to secure some like permanent favor with him, that might be the way.
You really should get him that parakeet, bro.
just the parakeet.
Okay.
Just letting you know. It doesn't have to happen now. He's not actually with us here.
Oh, did he pass?
You may have snuck by, you may have stuck behind. You know, we'll never really know. And go ahead and roll for persuasion.
For persuasion?
Yes. Oh, wow.
Hey!
So through the most basic of conversation, you somehow entice this curious, younger, like, agent to explain a very specific detail about the Shadow Broker. And that is that throughout the entirety of his organization, no one actually knows who he is.
Huh.
Kind of like one of the. It's kind of like it's not the Dread Pirate Roberts thing. It's more like if Dread Pirate Roberts just had his door shut all the time, and people went in and out, but it was never the same person going in and out of that door. Like no one actually knows who in the organization is the Shadow Broker, and we all just keep pretending that we know, and we keep just doing our jobs so we don't die.
Here's the secret, guys. It's actually the junior agent we're talking to right now.
I am not that lazy of a writer. That's
It's
some
Vecna.
lazy writing.
Oh no, I'm saying nobody knows, and so it's really him, but like nobody knows it, and he's not giving it away.
Or is it going to be like Spartacus, where all of us are the Shadow Broker? Everyone is the Shadow Broker.
Yeah,
You,
It's actually me.
yeah.
It's actually me.
It's
I'm
been
the
that
Shadow
the
Broker.
whole time.
We are all Shadow Brokers.
Why do you think they give you a reward of 1,000 platinum? That's not realistic.
Especially when you can't find platinum these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if
You get 1,000 platinum, but there's only 100 in existence.
The joke's on you guys. The joke's on everybody. It's actually the bird merchant. He just
I was
showed up to
gonna say
check on his
district.
cart and
He
annoy
did
one of
say
his
he
new
really
guards.
likes birds.
He just really liked birds, man.
He didn't actually want to sell you one. He just wanted to show them off.
Yeah, that's his whole collection.
Impressive collection.
indeed.
It's just if he wasn't selling them, everyone would think he's weird.
Just some weird guy with birds.
Crazy bird man
It's fair. Okay, so
instead of crazy cat lady.
continuing. As the night goes on, you guys, eventually set up camp, set up your tents, and you all get ready to go to sleep. Who's sleeping in each of these tents? There's 3 tents, and there's 6 of you.
I mean, I guess I'll bunk with Gurk here since we're the only 2 OG party members.
Okay.
Aside from Istrick, 3rd edition.
Oh, you said only 2 tents?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could probably just go as like we're arranged on the cart. Just
Oh, I'm sorry. No, there's 3 tents, so it's like 2
Oh.
of you to a tent, most likely, unless you guys decide to snuggle up.
Well, I mean, Leaf can fit with anybody in a tent because
Fair.
It's true. Whoever's with
he
me,
doesn't
they
count
are-
as a person.
acorn.
Oh,
And
sorry,
as you
acorn.
know, I claim a tent alone.
Wow. Okay, so we got 1 tent with 1 person, 1 tent with 2, 1 tent with 3.
Yes.
So because
really like 2.5.
so
I think between Istrict and Acorn, they kind of count as a full person when you add them together in height.
Mike
Oh,
is
yes, the dwarf, child gnome.
And somehow I'm stuck with them.
yeah, that's right. So
Hey, he was in your backpack.
So, in the middle of the night, one of the tent posts breaks.
I got it.
God, he's gonna use the wand again.
So,
Bippity boppity fixie-roo.
so as he fixes it, you see the very annoyed but now happy faces of Gurukir and Luzeros pop out from under the tent.
And then
And
That's a good question.
yes,
I know we were doing some Brokeback Mountain shit.
No.
What are you up to? You guys.
He had too much
stumble out.
Taco Bell.
You guys just
What's Taco
stumble out
Bell?
severely disrobed.
He was huffing and puffing and trying to blow the tent down.
so
No. Okay.
as he fixed your tent,
No.
The night continues. Everyone roll for perception.
Oh no. Perception, not performance.
Acorn does a quick break dance. He
How
breaks it down.
far apart are our tents? Like if mine was the tent
That's
in the middle,
enough of
how
that.
far away would their tents be? Can you hear me?
How far are the tents?
Yeah, like if I was the tent in the middle, how far apart would all the other how far away would the tents be from me?
Say like roughly like 6 feet.
Okay.
So, none of you really heard anything. Nothing seems to be going on outside, so everything seems okay. You all sleep through most of the night.
I'm an elf, so I only have that 4-hour trance thing.
Me too.
I don't. I sleep like a baby.
'Cause
I
you
just
are a
die as
baby.
Because you rolled performance, not perception.
Oh my god!
You
I really
he didn't
did.
hear any of that.
So he's over there having a rave in his friggin' tent.
And that's why Knack didn't sleep.
So you
This
all
damn child won't go to sleep.
attempt to sleep for most of the night.
Knack and Istrict are beating Acorn up to get him to go to sleep.
Go sleep, go
Like-
sleep, go sleep.
It's like basic. We're gonna have a sock party.
Okay, so you guys are just having a normal.
This is the same fucking number.
That's not perfect. I just wanted him to roll it right instead of a performance. Okay. Sorry, Adam's texting me. I forgot the message.
Yes, I know I did.
Yes, I'm well aware, Adam. Well aware. So,
It's intentional. Potentially.
Now?
yep. So, I need Knack, and also I'm gonna make Istrick roll it. Where the fuck did Istrick go?
Yes, drag.
No, I mean in my campaign, he's just gone.
What?
Found
We
him.
didn't kill him, did we?
Don't
Not
think
that I
so.
remember.
All
Where
right,
did he go now?
He's gonna roll perception, and then I need Knack to also roll perception.
To roll perception.
How does he get a +0
And
when he
Acorn roll
has like
perception.
18 everything?
Because he didn't need wisdom. He smash. And
Okay.
Acorn, did you hear me? Roll perception
Yeah.
again.
Oh, perception.
Perception, not performance.
Perception, not performance. Hey,
Or even the raid
Persuasion.
party.
Okay, so Knack and Acorn, you both hear a whisper
now?
now.
Huh. Okay.
You hear the whisper now. And then you hear that tent post crack in half again. And as you do, hang on, wait for it, wait for it. Perfect. As you do, you hear the grumblings of Luzeros and Gurukir. And then you hear a louder, just now, as 8 men in shadowy robes assault the tent that houses Gurukir and Luzeros. Everyone roll initiative, but Gurukir and Luzeros.
Nope. Nope.
She's measuring. We're within 30 feet of her, so her dagger of warning.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Okay, so yeah, so you get advantage on your initiative then. Let's go with
Oh
that.
fuck, we're like literally surrounded.
Like I said, 8 men in black robes assault the tent that you're in.
Wait, so you said that we get advantage on our initiative roll?
She does.
She does.
Jesus.
I
Oh, I thought you were talking to all of us. I'm like, fuck yeah, man.
There's
You-
more of them.
Actually, you guys
can't be surprised
specifically,
because you're within 30 feet of me.
you guys specifically get, you and Gurukir get disadvantage on your initiatives.
Fuck. Yeah, that's fine.
And now, well,
Oops.
after a certain amount of rounds, we'll deal with the how to make this harder.
I want my second initiative roll.
No, sir.
The disadvantage, so you get 15.
Yeah, I know.
Still better than me.
It's not a contest on who sucks worse.
Oh crap! My initiative didn't go into the tracker.
Ah, shit.
You ain't
I
clicking
don't
on
even
it?
see the track.
There it is.
How do I get the decimals again?
In the D&D Beyond 20 app or extension.
Yeah, so it's I actually don't know how to make those go through. I just have always had them. Did anyone get a D20 or a natural 20?
Well, technically.
No.
Justin did, but he rolled disadvantage, so he's got a 15.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I got a 14. My thing didn't go in the tracker.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I know my token.
I didn't do that, so I just clicked my token, rolled again, and then I just changed my actual number to what I actually rolled.
I
So
really wish.
Benjamin,
I really wish there was like a group initiative button, so I could just highlight all these fucking cultists.
They have a roll like all of their initiatives like at one time, but it's like an individual roll for each one.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
because like I'm sorry, I will not be that DM that like rolls the entirety of like the
They
enemy
all have the
team.
same hit. They all have the same number.
Like I won't do that, and it's not like a negative on people who do that, except that I'm sorry, I remember in video games when like you play like Final Fantasy or something, and the boss gets like 4 attacks because he happens to be using haste or something, and you just get wrecked. Or he has like multiple limbs, so like his arm punches you and kills one guy, and then his other arm. It's like, I don't want that. So no, I don't want you guys to be slashed 16 times before you get a turn. And probably die.
That's fair.
so for anyone who's wanting to know how to add the decimal to the initiative, if you click on your Beyond 20 and scroll and go to advanced settings, you turn on the add tiebreaker to initiative rolls.
So I do have to add you. You said you got a 14? Mira?
Yes.
Okay. Had to make sure. Alright. There we go. And even with advantage, Istrick only got a 15. Alright, so. First of all, Gurkir and Lazaros, you will be swung at each 4 times.
Like just total.
Lazaros,
or
what's your AC?
21.
All right, wow. Even with a 20, I did not hit you. Gurkir, what's yours?
16.
Okay. Hit you once for 2 slashing. So apparently they just suck and hit your pillows mostly.
Can't fucking see them in this goddamn tent.
So your first turns will have to be spent getting out of the tent. You can shoot if you have a spell or something to get you out of there. That's one thing. But if you're just gonna like try to get out and then hit somebody, yeah, you're gonna have to get out of the tent first. Gurkir,
What if I just burn the tent?
you can burn the tent if it's your turn and you want to spend your like attack like burning the tent and potentially fireballing your teammate. That is up to you. Gurkir, one of the final hit by one of the cultists was a crit failure, so I need you to react to the fact that someone's hand has slipped inside the tent when they drop their sword through the tarp.
All right. I'm gonna say I sleep with a dagger in my hand to be safe.
All right,
So I'm gonna swing with a dagger.
I'll take it.
Take it 20 hits. A dirty 20.
Yeah, that would do it. Go ahead and roll for damage.
6.
All right, so you do 6 slashing damage to one of these guys. And then now it's time to start doing turn order. So first, one of them got a crit success, and he is going to swing at each of you once and misses both. Next guy, number 20, he is going to move forward and attack and try to like tackle Mira's tent on top of her. So he's going to do a dex. Got a 3 and tripped and is now kind of holding himself up from falling on the ground completely in front of Mira's tent where the opening is. Knack, you're up.
Okay, so hearing the commotion, I'm gonna step out of the tent. As I step out of the tent, I'm gonna use what's it called? One moment. The like the activation word or whatever for my flame tongue greatsword. And I'm gonna take a hit at this guy that's right outside our tent.
Okay. Yeah, it'll hit.
Yeah.
So,
It's doing it again.
something. Okay, yeah. So as you hit, this guy doesn't just die. He basically turns to like ashes and burns up, like immolates.
Awesome. I'm going to move forward and try and do the same thing to the guy in front of him because I have the greatsword as my packed weapon, and I get to make a second attack anytime I use the attack action.
Okay. That is a hit. And yep, that is another dead cultist.
Okay. That's it.
All right. With that, we have you already killed that guy. Oh, I can hear the baby crying.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I can hear it too.
Yeah.
I cannot.
All right. If Heather texts me, tells me she's in the bathroom, then I will run upstairs immediately. Otherwise, I'm going to trust that she has him.
We're gonna see Derek perform Misty Step.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so Knack, what is your AC?
18.
Okay, so our first guy over here on the 17s is gonna miss Luzeros. Our second guy over here is going to tie with you.
Me?
So, yes. So as you slash with your flame tongue greatsword, you go to swing it again, sort of, or like prepare to use it for combat, and he comes at you with a scimitar, and you guys lock blades. What do you do?
I'm gonna hit him with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And nat 20 it.
So from behind you, as you lock swords, he doesn't expect it and gets hit directly with very powerful blast of magic. How much damage do you do?
Not much.
How many? Does Eldritch Blast fire multiple times still, or is that?
Wait, yeah, it does.
How many
It fires
times?
twice.
Okay. So it
So-
fires twice. So you did a total of 8 damage.
I was about to say, because that didn't even double the damage for the nat 20.
So this guy just got hit super hard while locking blades with you. And then we
And
move
then-
on to Istrik, who...
Actually, I go before Istrik because you
Oh.
typed in my initiative.
Ah.
It's 15.18.
then
Because I was like,
yes.
what the heck? I know mine's in there.
All right, then you are first.
All right.
And then I have to run upstairs.
Yeah. Oh, I was missing. I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Okay.
Which guy was the one that I hit with my dagger? Because then I kind of know a direction to
So,
go. Or
since
would
you
I be
are-
able to see out
Yeah.
of the tent at all?
Nope, you are still under the tent and therefore cannot tell who stabbed you. You just saw a hand come through the fabric because he dropped his sword.
Okay. So I'll cast it at disadvantage since I can't see. And I'm just going to say I'm aiming at the guy just north of me.
Okay.
And I'm hoping the firebolt burns the tent up also.
So it burns a pretty significant hole in it, and it also hits the guy. How much
Okay.
damage?
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Misty Step. And I want to move right back here. 10 feet.
Okay. All right. So first of all, you do kill the guy.
All right.
So he did, and then you said you cast Misty Step.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll make sure. Your mic got a little choppy for just like half a second, or your volume
Okay.
did. I wasn't sure why.
Maybe because I turned my head away from it.
Possibly. But yeah. So, all right. So you Misty stepped away. Anything else?
Nope. That is it.
All right. Then with that, all right. Sounds like she's got him. So we're all good. As that happens, Istrik, being Istrik, basically just axes the tent away.
Sounds like it, Trick.
For that I mean like he like swings his axe and catches the entirety of like the tarp around it and then just throws it away and looks epic, but has used up his action doing so.
Lucero's stuck.
Well, I guess I don't have to get out of the tent. It's already gone over me.
Somebody stole my tent.
And with that, Mira, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. Well, I guess first off, I'm just gonna stab that guy in front of me with my
Okay.
dagger. Has he's already had a turn, right?
Yes, he has.
I think that hits.
Yeah. I'm going to say it probably does too.
Yeah, that would do it. So, yeah, that guy's dead. Gotta hate that this thing won't just let me like put certain buttons where I want them. But whatever, one thing at a time. He dead.
And then, if I want to leave my tent, which way do I need to go?
This way.
Okay. So then, I'm gonna come out of the tent. Let me see what I want to do. I don't want to stand right there. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash
Okay.
past this guy and like right here.
All right, so that is going to cause a attack of opportunity from the cultist that you ran by.
Nope.
No.
Cunning action.
Ah, that's right. That's right. Okay. Okay.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Okay.
I win.
So, with that, then, anything else?
Nope.
All right. So, the cultist in the red robe back here, seeing you start to escape, casts Hold Person.
Oh shit!
And I'm gonna need you to roll a Wisdom saving throw.
That's not a good one, is it?
No, it is not.
You are paralyzed.
Crap. That's not fun.
So, with that in mind, that was actually a bonus action. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. And yeah.
It's a freaking bonus action for those guys?
Yes, it is.
What the fuck?
And then, what's his movement? Not enough to do anything with that. So, he then also casts Sacred Flame at you.
And you're paralyzed.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna take it.
Yes, you are. Take 3 radiant damage. So, with that, we move on to the next guy. This cultist, who will move forward and attack Istrick.
Don't make him angry.
He got a crit. Doing a total of 10 damage to Istrick.
Jesus.
Didn't we just tell you not to piss off the barbarian?
See what kind of reactions Istrick has. Oh, nothing. Okay. I guess I didn't make him very good for fighting back. Just fighting.
Good offense, but no defense.
That's correct.
Not a bad defense is good offense. So
This other one moves forward and does the same thing. Just bam. But that one misses. So then we move on to this guy, who is still facing Luzeros, who is partially in a tent. And he misses. That guy's already dead. This one is still stabbing into nothing because he doesn't know Gurukir escaped out the other side.
Mm.
Acorn, you're up.
All right. So I am going to cast.
I'll be right back.
Thank you. So all the plants in the area are going to be
Oh my god.
super overgrown. You guys see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So all plants within this area are going to become super overgrown instantaneously, and everyone has to move or take 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot you actually move.
So every movement is now 20 feet of your movement. Okay.
Yeah, so whatever your movement is, you get a fourth of that.
So you may move 1 square at a time.
Yeah, pretty
Right.
much.
Except me though, because I have advantage against plants that are magically manipulated to impede movement.
Well, some of us can't move at all, so.
Yes, you're
But hey,
paralyzed.
neither can the cultists. So, and then I'm going to take a couple steps over, so I'm not right directly in front of this guy.
Okay. He will take an attack of opportunity against you. And I'm guessing your AC is higher than a 9.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
my whole point was to try to just get away so he couldn't like stab me in the back since I can't stab him in the face first. I have no bonus action.
Then with no bonus actions, we move on to Luzeros.
Awesome. So if I just simply stand up, since there's now a pretty decent sized hole in the tent, will I be outside of the tent at this point?
So the only hole is actually out this side of it. So no. You will have to basically remove the tent from yourself still. Unless you have some creative way to not have to do that.
Yeah, I don't think I really have a way to do that.
I tried to come up with burning the hole.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything.
Okay.
Nothing that fancy, anyways. But like I can see the hole, so like I can just technically like pull the hole over to me, so that way I can just kind of stand where I'm currently standing at.
I'll say roll perception, because since you're technically in a collapsed tent, I can't say for sure you'll be able to see the hole at this moment. That's good enough, I guess. Yeah, you see the opening, sort of, the moonlight coming through, and you're just like, oh, son of a bitch.
Okay, yeah, then I guess at that point, then yeah, I'll just basically just move the hole so it's over top of me, so that I can like stand up, I guess.
Yep. All right. Anything else?
I suppose not, because I'm not able to attack. So, yeah, I'm good. I'm good there then.
Oh shit. Why did I tell you I would edit those war picks?
I don't remember. I think it was something to help make it customizable to me.
I'll have to go watch that episode.
I'm trying to remember back. I want to say it was because he wanted it to be the more like the sickle type thing, and he's not proficient with the war pick, so you were going to go edit it to make it to where it could be proficient for him or something like that.
That could have been
something like that. Yeah.
I just don't remember if there was actually a special power to him or no.
I don't think it was anything like that. I think it was just
to make me proficient in use of it.
Yeah.
Might be it, yeah.
Okay. All right. I will have to go do that then. I'll still watch the episode to confirm, but
yeah. Obviously.
All right.
Which that actually reminded me too, because I just remembered as well. So my AC is actually, I never changed it, but my AC is actually 22 because of what happened last episode with the shadow demon dude, spreading more across my body. He said he gave me a +1 to AC for. Oh, it's no. I'm sorry. It's for 1 attack. You said. Never mind.
Yeah, you're able to like improve your AC as sort of a reaction.
That's what it was. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Never
So-
mind. I got it now.
So the negative about being paralyzed is that
Auto crits.
auto crits and advantage in all attack rolls. So, what's your AC?
17.
Ah, you lucky. Okay. So this guy has now done his whole movement. Loading special range that lasts for the duration until.
I was about to say, technically can't Jess. Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't the end of her turn. It was somebody else's turn.
I was going to say, it has to be the end of my turn.
Yeah.
So just because I'm a bit theatrical and obnoxious,
Your airmail? What?
the cult fanatic at the back here chooses to cast Spectral Flame and Thaumaturgy and just screams for the cult as he fires a sacred flame at you for another 3 radiant damage.
At me?
Yes.
God, picking on the person that can't do nothing.
That's kind of the point.
That was kind of the plan, yeah. Hold person / assault.
Damn,
Like that.
deal.
And with that, this cultist moves. This cultist moves. I hate this stupid plant growth thing. As Luzeros pops his head out, this cult fanatic moves forward and casts Hold Person on him.
So that's a charming thing, right?
That's a what?
It's a charm thing, right? Like if he's charming me with hold person? Or-
No, he would. Hold Person is paralyzing.
Okay.
It is not the type of charming.
All right. I just had to make sure because, being an elf, we're supposed to get advantage on that stuff.
No, I get you. Nope,
Oh,
this is just a wisdom
Yeah,
save.
I don't think I succeeded on that one.
Nope.
Nope, you are now paralyzed.
Great.
There's a random.
And then we continue. So, moving forward. Moving forward. Goddamn plant growth bullshit. Oh yeah. Zero's
I'm
right
really
here 'cause
hoping
he's in
this is
hole.
worth a lot of XP because it's fucking everybody up.
So, Zeros, this guy's going to try to swing on you with advantage. Oh, he misses.
Acorn, where is your token?
Like, where am I?
Yeah.
I'm right here.
He's
Oh.
underneath this cultist right here.
Ah,
Okay, I
Oh,
see a
I
dead
see you.
cultist. I don't see you. That I'm just like, wait, you disappeared from the map.
Yeah, no, I'm right here. I
Okay.
only see me, so
all right. So, everybody roll perception,
not performance.
not performance.
Ooh.
Even those of us that are paralyzed right now.
Even those are paralyzed
Fuck.
right now.
All right.
Wow.
Good lord. There's another nat one.
Other than that one, Jess.
What?
Gurkir, Istrik, and
Hey,
Zeros.
I have yet to roll one.
It wasn't just
That's true.
That's true. You're doing great tonight.
So, by the way, with the war picks, it's got to be to make me proficient because, like, if I were to actually use them as it's set up right now, it's -1 to hit.
So if you're proficient, you would just add your proficiency bonus to those.
Yeah, it's probably
So
so. Like a sickle for me is like +2.
correct. So Gurkir, Istrik, and Zeros, you hear nothing. Acorn, you are humming a little tune to yourself and can't hear over it.
I'm such a man.
Mira and Knack, especially Knack, you hear what definitely sounds like stomping, like feet. Not humanoid, like heavy, almost like a mount of some kind, footfalls heading towards you guys right now.
Wunderbar.
Super.
Yes.
So, guys, there's some stuff headed towards us. I don't know what it is, but I hear loud footsteps.
What you talking
Oh
about?
no, here he come.
Oh Lord, he coming.
He coming.
Please ignore all things you see in the shadows.
We don't see anything in the shadows.
Good. Good. No, you shouldn't see anything in the shadows. What
Would
the hell?
I see things in the shadows?
Well, apparently I can't click anything now. What the hell? Oh, there we go.
It's that plant growth, man. Fucking everybody up.
Plant growth's fucking my day up.
Hey.
Guys, give me 1 sec. I am being called.
Okay.
So actually, this is perfect timing. So, as you guys hear the stomping, all you see is 3 bluish drakes
Oh, fucking
Here-
hell.
from the woods to stand next to each of the cult fanatics.
No.
And as they rear up and get ready to fight, you all realize this is definitely not just because you saw the wagon. This seems like a lot of retaliation for just seeing some treasure in a wagon.
And especially hearing for the cult.
Yeah, that too.
They recognize Luzeros.
My face was changed. They couldn't recognize me.
Oh, true. Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's probably Jess though.
What?
And with that, we're going to call it a night, guys. Thank you all for joining us tonight. This was a fun one, and I am having so much fun running an encounter where I might actually kill Kyle.
No.
No? You think I not? Just not?
You got a better chance to kill Justin, not me.
I don't know. I've got you held now. I mean, those auto crits might start working their magic.
We'll see.
We'll see. But all right, everybody. With that, we're going to call it a night, like I said. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you in 2 weeks. And of course, we'll see you in a week for another Hoard, where I will then bullshit an encounter together. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.